Okay guys, so I accidentally bought two cars. Did I intend to buy both cars? Absolutely not. So we are looking for another vehicle to bring into the garage, whether it be a part out or our first official build. I'm not entirely sure yet. We've been looking for a little while actually. Haven't really found anything worthwhile, but yeah, it's just another week of looking, so let's get to it. BMWs, Audi, Mercedes, Subaru, all the normal tuner cars. These are the cars I've been looking for to either part out or rebuild, but I haven't had much luck over this week. So I won't lie, guys, it gets frustrating sometimes just waiting to find like the perfect car. But then I happened to stumble into something that I found quite interesting. I was searching through Copart this morning and look at what we got. A 2015 Audi A3 front end damage. It is salvage title, but this thing is decked out already. He's got some ugly ribs, but he's lowered on suspension, probably coilovers, hopefully. He's got exhaust, smoke tail lights. This seems like it could be an interesting buy. It could be an interesting build. And the hit, while it's bad, it's not too bad, to be honest. And so naturally I decided I'm gonna try and buy this Audi when the auction goes live. And that's exactly what I did. I won the Audi on approval twice, but on the second time, I was convinced that the seller declined my offer, leaving me without the car. That was until this moment. All right, y'all, it is morning time. I don't even know what the date is. And it's been 2 days since I've been on that Audi, 2 days. And the guy was going through negotiations and whatever. I thought the system just had a glitch. And so I'm like, okay, yeah, the car's gone. I just woke up this morning to a notification, unpaid invoice, which means that we got the car, but there's a little catch/problem. And that problem was that because I thought we didn't get this Audi, I bid on another vehicle the next day at a different auction because I was convinced we didn't get this car. And so let's roll the footage. Let's deal with the other car first, and then we'll come back to this. We are here with my cousin. Yeah. You want to try that again?
Sure. Okay.
All right, guys, we're here with my cousin Iani. Oh my God. That's funny, bro. Anyways, guys, so we are going to pick up the BMW. We brought my cousin along because we have to push it onto the trailer since it doesn't start. And so we are 7 minutes away from the auction. Get through the gate, go to the car, and get the car loaded up. So this is the auction. We're talking Ferraris, JDMs, boats, bikes, rusted out Fords and Chevys, RVs. If it has wheels, it's at the auction. So we are here, we're at the auction, and as suspected, we ran into some difficulties. With these BMWs, we have an electronic shifter, and so we can't actually shift it into neutral because the car doesn't start. And so we're gonna have to jack the car up, engage the manual neutral at the bottom, and then hopefully the brakes on this one is not seized, and hopefully get out of here in a good time. And so let's set the camera down and let's just get right to work. So this bolt right here has to screw upwards in order to push on the lever which disengages the gears and puts the vehicle into neutral. Hold on, the booty monster. I'm just gonna get it done. I'm gonna put the camera to the side so we can get out of here because it's almost like 9 o'clock already. Yeah, let's get it done. So as you notice, we push the car up, roll it back down, and try to push it up again. And it's not because the car was heavy or hard to push. It was only because the car was so low that the undercarriage was scraping on the trailer itself, which is why we struggled to get it up. Y'all, that was a piece of work, yo. That took us so long that the camera overheated and shut off, bro. We got the car on. Now we're just driving up to the front so that we could get out of this section before the alarms come on, and then we're gonna strap down the car properly. We got a little bit of a journey home, but at least unloading is gonna be easier than loading. All right, y'all. We are halfway through this journey. We're dropping my cousin off so he could go to his home. I have about 35-ish minute drive more to go home. Okay guys, we did it. It is 12:39. I have to leave the house at 5:45, which means I'd probably be up by 5 to get like my morning routine and stuff. It's part of the grind, right? We got the BMW home, now let's get the Audi home. We'll see you guys in the morning. It's 4:30. Let's get to it. By the time I fell asleep, I think it was probably around 2 a.m. So I'm literally running on probably 2.5 hours of sleep. The main goal right now is to stay awake, secure the vehicle, go to work, put in my 8. Sometimes you gotta push, y'all. Sometimes you gotta push. Anyways, I'll see y'all at the auction. We have arrived. Copart, Bowmanville, Toronto, Bowmanville, whatever. Yo, this was a drive, man. Oh my goodness. I just want to show y'all this, yo. This is sick. I mean, it sucks that this happened, but look at this, y'all. What is this, an M4 or something like that? Oh my gosh, this is clean. Look at the interior, yo. Yeah, this is tough. Jeez. One day, guys. Yeah, we got a rear end burn. Man, I'm sorry to the man that had to deal with this. But one day we'll have our own version of that M4. We got it. This thing, I won't lie, this thing looks more cool in person. You got lower suspension, aftermarket rims. The back is nice and aggressive. Oh my gosh, I'm already loving this car. Wow, let's look at the inside. I know there's gonna be a little surprise for y'all. Oops, on the inside. We got a lot of blown airbags. Yeah, every airbag is blown, y'all. Dash, bottom, steering wheel. But that's okay. We'll change the dash. We'll put in, this is a small car though. Yeah, this is a really small car, but yo, this thing is sick. I'm not gonna do the first start right now. Woo-hoo-hoo! I'm not gonna do the first start right now because I want to do it when I get home. I was freaking out when I bought it because if you know me, I don't like to spend money. I don't like to spend money, and so when I won the bid, I was freaking out. But like now that I'm inside the car, I'm like, yeah, this is sick. And so for now, let's hit the road. Let's get this truck home. All right, folks, we're back home. But yo, I couldn't even take a second to show y'all the car, bro. I gotta use the toilet, man. Golly. Ooh, she got a little rumble, yo. All right, let's get this down quick. Oh, that sounds horrible. I do not like how that exhaust sounds. Trailer and she moves. Let's shut her off because I don't know if there's oil in the engine. I literally know nothing about the car. Move the trailer up and then we can get the car in the driveway. It sounds terrible. Sounds terrible? I hate how it sounds. That sounds so bad. Here, take this one. You think it sounds good?
You don't?
It sounds like farts, bro. I gotta get to work. We'll be back later to assess the damage. Yo, we got 3 cool cars now. Crazy. Now we could finally update y'all and show y'all what we're working with. And so, yeah, we got 2 cars. Let's look at the Audi first. So we're gonna do a proper like breakdown of like assessing the damage and stuff like that, but for now we already know that we have to do a dash, all the airbags. I already sourced a dash that I have to pull out at the scrapyard, and it's the only one they have, so we got to move quick on that, right? This is actually my first time like going through it. Ooh, we got a good old fire extinguisher. Should donate that to the Strad man. No, I'm just kidding. Strad man, you're my dude, man. You're my dude. I'm just playing around. Let's assess. So I figured obviously this would be bent rad support, which is, it's not a big deal. Fan rad might have to change. Obviously this is bent. This part is bent here as well, obviously. Now, I'll preface this. I'm a mechanic. I'm a licensed mechanic and everything. I don't do body work. I'm not a body guy. I'm not, yeah, that's not my forte. And so this is going to be new for me, learning how to, essentially deal with this type of damage, right? Should be a fun little project. I definitely think it's doable. I definitely think it's something that I could learn how to do and do it properly. I just got to rip everything apart so I can properly see what's bent and stuff like that. So now let's talk about the other car. For this car now, this is a 2015 A3, 2014 328i twin turbo, of course. And I could tell this is probably a car that was like beat on and stuff like that, but we got the half red interior, half black interior. The bumper was actually on the vehicle, but as you guys saw in the clip, we had to take it off in order to get it onto the U-Haul because the car is lowered on coilovers. What's the plan for this car? It's simple. We're parting it out. I'm not even going to attempt to fix the engine. Although I'm a mechanic and that's what I do, it's just not worth it to be honest. And I got this car cheap enough to where if I sell the 2 front headlights, I'll basically make back almost what I paid for the car. And that's just off the headlights. A lot of good body panels on this car. Hood, fender, door on that side is good. Trunk is good. Rear taillights are good. Rims and tires are good. Obviously, we got the whole dash and infotainment system. Everything here. There's a lot of goodies on this. And I think this is going to make really good money. And the plan is to strip this as fast as possible. Now, in terms of how we ended up with both. Long story short, this is the car that I saw and I wanted. 2 weeks ago, I had won the car on an if bid. Seller wanted more. I declined offering more. Cool. This vehicle went back in the auction the next week. I bid again, won on an if bid. Me and the seller were counter bidding, negotiating. And basically, I put in my final offer of what I was willing to pay. And so the ball was in his court. Now, he took forever. He literally took 2 days to reply, which is abnormal. Like normally with the auction, it's usually same day. Maybe they'll give you a couple of hours in the morning, but usually it's very quick. And so I just assumed that because it had been 2 days that, okay, he didn't accept it. Maybe it's just a glitch in the system or something like that, why it's still showing up on my account as awaiting seller response. And so I kind of gave up on this. I'm like, you know what, whatever. So then I checked the auction for the next day and I saw this car, bad engine, but everything else looked okay. And so I knew that this would be a good money maker, and I got this for dirt cheap. So I bid on this car, won it on an if bid. Seller wanted more. I offered a little bit more just because I knew it was worth it. It was towards the end of the day, and so this seller didn't get back to the auction in time. And so basically, I went to bed that night not knowing if I got this car and thinking that the Audi was off the table completely. Wake up the next morning, check my email, and the first thing I see is, oh, seller has accepted your counter bid offer on the Audi. And so, two emotions. I was giddy, but I was also like, oh shoot, if I got this and I still have an if bid on the BM, what if they sell me both? Because I don't want both. I don't have the space for both, y'all. As soon as I get to work, I check my email. Congratulations. Bidder has accepted your offer. I was like, oh my gosh. And so, yeah, that's what we got in terms of the garage and projects and stuff like that. And so next video we'll probably do like a full analysis of probably this car, because I want to start comprising whatever, a list of the parts that I need. I want to thank you guys for tuning in. Please like, comment, subscribe. Trying to grow this channel, share with your friends, family. We're trying to make moves, guys. We're trying to make moves, and so any little support that you guys give goes a long way, and it's much appreciated, yo. And so, yeah, I guess I'll see you guys not next week, but in 2 weeks, because remember, we're bi-weekly now, right? So yeah, I'll see you guys in 2 weeks. Yeah.